Ooh. Let me try something. Don't worry, this is all planned. You come with me now. I'm taking you hostage. I thought about doing this. I want to test this out, okay? Today will be a test. And I call the test, what if we just have the third person, but not like the following third person like we had at the beginning of the series, but a static one for static projects. So you won't have this wonky look around thing and kind of still see what I'm doing. It doesn't really interact with the voice because wherever the camera is, my voice is still the same, luckily. So it should be perfectly fine. I mean, if I had more time in my life, I would make maybe what is it in English? The Zeitraffer. You know, when time goes by really quick in a project. Like sped up. I could make a sped up version of this, where you just see me swirl around until a few things are placed. But yeah, that wouldn't be really fun for anyone. I wish you could like set up cameras all around. Like I have this specific spot where I put it, and then a second specific spot, and I can switch them in between. I don't think it will be implemented because this is only for recording things, so it's pretty niche. But I just wanted to say it. Just get it out there, out of my mind. That's pretty good, I guess. What I forgot are the sticks down there. I'm just taking the sticks I prepared for other things. Can I grab them? Oh wait, those are not good. Those are damaged ones. So I take the 3 we had for the front side, but... Hello? I can't climb anymore. I'm too silly to climb. Okay, so this should be easy. We're just putting on the first. How did I do that? It was in the middle, right? If I remember right, it was in the middle here. So you won't see that much of a change right here. But it helps me during building to keep it stable, simple and fine. If I remember that we will first have done more sticks. I actually forgot about that. Okay. And I'm still a nervous little wreck because it's still the same day as the last recording. Because I realized, oh, I just don't need a recording for today. I will need a recording for tomorrow as well. So I have, you know, more time tomorrow. Preparations and stuff. So that's why I'm here again. Although saying I would stop for now. Last episode. Hey. Oh, right. I forgot about that. Good thing I see that. Last episode when the planks were flying all over the place, I told you there was a scrap piece still on the roof. Yep. I like this. It's calming, I can see progress. This game is therapy for the soul. You can go into fighting slimes and drones and conquering the fortresses and the spawners. And it's good that you have the incentive to get more of the electricity and advanced stuff. But if you just want to chop some wood, build it up nicely into something else, you can do so, piece by piece. I heard that brick by brick you can move whole mountains. And we surely do. And don't worry, we get into the more advanced stuff as well. To how many projects did I already say, like, yep, once I have my workshop. And for those who don't know what I mean with a workshop, it's part of this house. Like, I do want it to be cosmetic with some furniture. And I also want, well, the workshop, a place where it can easily heat up stuff, store stuff, and deform stuff, which includes cutting. Which would mean that I could, in no time, get any kind of tool that I can think of. Kinda like the weed whacker that I still have in mind. I haven't forgotten about that one. And that's why I haven't done those projects in between, because I know perfectly well that once this is down, I will have all the time and materials to do them. What I would want to do next, though, is a better means of transportation and gathering material. Because, well, the cart wasn't really successful in gathering sulfur, was it now? Do you even remember the time we gathered sulfur? What am I saying? Of course you do! Right! The sulfur episode is actually the most beloved episode of anything on my channel. And I still don't know how. I still don't know why. Yesterday we talked about the blue sky. No, seriously. Sometimes YouTube is weird. I do have those general numbers of views that come back. But sometimes, as long as we're going for the stakes, I'm going to take you in my eyes, because I don't want to go up and just rotate the camera. Wish I could do this from the ground. But sometimes YouTube is like, yep, you know what, there is no particular reason, but this one video, no reason whatsoever, is I just show this to more people. I'm like, well, okay, good, I don't complain. I just wonder, because I have an idea why that one. And for another video, I actually know why it was recommended more. It actually had a silly reason. But with at least 2 other episodes, I'm like, what about this? Why did you pick this one out? There is nothing special about it. Like, of course, I do like every of my episodes, but that's the thing, it didn't really stand out. So, I love it when YouTube is weird sometimes. It's just something to chuckle about. To just have fun with, not take it too serious, and just go along. I don't remember how many I need, but I think 4 are actually enough. I need more jazz in this playlist, yeah. I love it. It's getting better and better. Nah? Can I reach it? Yeah, I can. Don't Don't you doubt me? I should get the timing down with a day and night cycle, so I can perfectly plan out a day and night playlist. Wonder if there's a music program that smooths over after a while from one playlist into the next and back after another time setting. I don't think there's one. Maybe there is that I don't know about, but I don't know about a single program that is so advanced in terms of playing music. The only program I know about that I only think about because of community add-ons would be Spotify, but my experience with that are... it feels like it only exists because people know about it. Like, it's not really the most charming one in my opinion. Running the risk to get interrupted by commercial is really why I don't want to use it at all. And I don't know if it was a bug, but I heard that this is not just for the free version, but this also can happen to premium. Then again, why would I go for a pay thing if there's a free option in Media Player? I'm poor, I have to keep my money together, so I'm going for the easy part. Maybe I'm in the wrong. Maybe I'm in the wrong. I'm always open for discussion. And I just haven't seen what a program like that can do. I don't think there's anything more to that program. And I'm not talking about user add-ons. I know those can go crazy. I mean, I'm working with OBS. Maybe down the line. I mean, every time I do anything for the channel or for the whole... How do I call it now? I usually just say my channel because, well, that's what it is and usually was. But now that I also have the Twitch thing going, it's not just the channel, is it? My whole... Concept? Nah, not concept. Concept is a thing in its own. My whole line. With everything I do for it, I get proficient in at least one more skill, which is highly interesting. I never expected I would do anything with graphics, and here I am designing my thumbnails, designing my my scenes and everything. We need to cut another tree. Hooray! Yeah, I forgot the X on. I didn't forget it. I didn't think about cutting other trees than these. And doing all of that? Maybe at some day I will mess around with stuff like... What was the name of the program? Something like messing around with music programs. And sooner or later, even making my own in-between music like we have right now. At that point, I wouldn't have to be scared about anything copyright because, well, I did it myself. Well, I would have to look into how to actually prove that. That I made it myself without any help, without anything. But once I figured out how to do that, I would be free. Not scared anymore. Okay, X goes here. This goes away. Not like that. Just gonna throw it on the scrap pile. On the shame pile. Yeah, we're not talking about the shame pile. Okay. I wonder how this will look like in cut, to have half of the episode from this bird eye view. But from what I've seen in the preview, it does look pretty fine. It's something I could use more often for static projects. Not when we sail around or explore the map in any other way, but if we just do housework and stuff like that, yeah, I can see that. Alright, you know the drill. Now again, I want to save the spot of the camera because I like where it is in terms of roof building. I don't want to get it down now, just to place it over my shoulder, just to get it up once we're done here. So I just keep it around there, and we're going with the first person view until that's over. Alright. Also, as funky as YouTube can be sometimes, thinking back to that point, it's also very, very unforgiving. I said it a few times and I stay by it. Even if I'm giving a lot of care into the whole project, being the YouTube channel, and to a good degree what I plan with Twitch as well. It's all hobby. All the work for just a hobby. I know it may be a little bit too much actually. Still to a healthy degree, don't worry. But one day of the best video series not uploading, and oh my god, the numbers crumble. And I know. I've got some YouTube series as well where I really want the afternoon stuff, or the stuff you plan on watching during dinner, for example. I have this on my own. But in the terms of what I want to give and what I can give, I'm not really at a point where I can do the straight up promise to have a video set up every single day. As often as I can, which is pretty often. It's rather rare, I would still argue, that we're missing an episode here. But I can't promise that we won't have pauses. Well, one day without a video. Without a single video. I usually try to have at least one up in the future. I mean, I am doing as much as I can. Originally, I didn't plan to have anything besides Primitier while doing all my preparational work. And yet here we are, having Jet Island going on at the same time. Which was quite the shock. That idea just came out of nowhere. I would have done the same with Beat Saber. I have thought about that a long time. But sadly, we've got a big problem there. Maybe one or two guys of you might want to see Beat Saber, but we're limited there. We're limited to the bass songs, and well, the bass songs are done over and over. I would argue they're way more professional players that I should rather guide you to, recommend. then I could ever play that game, or maybe in 10 years, but who wants to wait that long? And it's only those Beat Saber songs themselves. I can't do custom songs, and well, it's kind of obvious, isn't it? We have copyright. The very thing I am very scared about with my own playlist. And one wrong move and I get into trouble, which I really rather not. So I don't think we will ever see any Beat Saber. Well, maybe as an emergency thing if we have nothing else going on, or to celebrate something with... I think... I have to research that. Every song in Beat Saber is free to stream, right? Every basic song, not custom-made song. So something like Crab Rave and Popstars would be free, right? I will look this up on myself. No need to answer. As much as I like and trust you guys, I'd rather not ask if the random people on my YouTube video for the legal stuff. Opinions? Always. Legal stuff? Yeah. I learned from Reddit that I shouldn't do that. Yep. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. On that topic, what else to play? There's one game I thought about parallel to Primitier. Another VR game. They're pretty similar in the sense that they're so small, in quotation marks, and niche. I don't know if you guys ever heard of I Fetch Rocks. To explain it, it would be kind of hard actually. So you're sitting in a space shuttle. One simple size, no difference, everyone gets the same shuttle, which would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms in total. Like one big segmented corridor and one room to each side for a thruster. Well, for a thruster side with multiple thrusters. And you don't really have console to move your spaceship around. Rather, you have those sockets that take in data, and you will have to provide your own movement data, which at the beginning you can get levers, joystick, whatever suits you for easy input. Later on you can use the very same input sockets for automated input. Which means instead of using a joystick directly, you can set the coordinates to where you want to go, and the ship will go there automatically on a self-built autopilot. It's I chose Primitier because I fear that game, as much as I want to show it, and I really want, would get pretty boring pretty quick. Simply because of the fact that the environment isn't really changing, and the outside environment not really either, because space, you know how empty space can be. And because of the fact that, well, we've seen it sometimes. I am not technically stupid, but not the brightest on Earth. I'm no award-winning mathematician. So it's more like we can do that to test, to look into it and then change onto something else. Not a serious like we have with Primitier right now. But I do want to show it. And there's another game I'm still waiting for. It's about next month. Oh, I can't wait. One of my favorite game genres is idle games, and do not worry, it's not on the to-do list for the channel in any regard. I played them enough to know that it's nothing you can really show off in an interesting way. Because they are meant to be played over days or months. Some even for years, if you have ever heard about Kitten Game. Where you are a cat in a catnip forest. Such a wonderful game. Anyway, there's one idle game though that I think about showing off. No promises, but it is on my to-do list. And it's... how do you pronounce it actually? Incremental. Was it incremental? I have to look up the name again. It's been a day. I have it on the wish list for some time now, so I could be wrong about the name now. Oh boy. But the thing is, it's a VR idle game. It has a demo on Steam. I mean, it's hard to miss. It's the only of its kind. The only other idle game in VR I've seen is on VR Chat. Two, for the fact, but one is just better than the other. I won't say which. Just find it yourself. Make your own opinion on what's the better one. But I like the demo a lot, so... yeah, we might, depending on what plans I will have, might be able to see one idle game next month. That also depends on what kind of games I want to get. I kind of want to save up my money to go into Baldur's Gate. Not because it's the hot trend right now, but because I'm honestly very curious about the game. It's said to be... I never played any other Baldur's Gate, not one, not two. So I'm new to it, but people described it as such a good D&D experience digitally. And it's from the same guys that made Divinity Original Sin 2. And you can't go wrong with that. Divinity was such a joy. I kind of ruined my own fun there because I love modding games. I love it so much. As soon as I get my hands on a game, you can bet that I'm on Nexus already. Or R2 Mod Manager or something. Just that I have the intent to mod the hell out of the game. And yeah, when you end up with 6 rows of 50,000 different spells, I kind of overwhelmed myself. Yep, that's on me. I ruined my own game fun. But my plan is to go into Baldur's Gate the first time vanilla. Not even the basic mods. Like, I know if you have a situation like with Skyrim, where everyone would say, and even I would say, always go for Sky UI. Even in that case, Baldur's Gate is a modern game. Skyrim was a modern game to its time, but we figured a thing or two out since then. So I would just go in without mods and play a second time with mods. Also, it's way too early to say to think there are any mods out now. I just don't know. I'm still planning on getting it. Might take a while though. Because let's not forget. I say it again, this is a hobby, so any game I get for this is out of my own pocket. So some things will take a while. Some things may never even come. I liked how I started the channel though, because neither girls, nor, well, I don't like to talk about needy streamer because I quit that thing and don't want to remind people and give false hopes that they have a complete series with it, but well, the curse goes good. Needy Streamer and Cassette Beast were blind, with 2 of them, and Monster Manager as well, with most of them being without knowledge what I get myself into, and only Cassette Beast having a general idea what I get myself into. Primitier, I know perfectly well what I was getting myself into because I played it before, and same with Jet Island. But I kind of like this blind approach, this never having played it before. It is dangerous. I've seen it with Needy Streamer, which I did not enjoy to cut and edit at all. It was fine to play a few times, but the repeating content was not a joy, not at all. And I just saw, okay, it didn't give the views, and that alone doesn't make me quit a series. Otherwise, I would have quit Monster Manager. But the combination of it really not being a joy at all to cut anymore, to cut the same thing for multiple episodes. Unlike the house has progress. This here is different. We're doing the same. Oh, I forgot the camera. We're doing the same over multiple episodes, but it changes up quite a lot. We're not starting from the same point. No, we're starting from where we left off and doing more and more. Just in the similar style we did last episode. And that's what I fear now with going blind into games, that they're just not my style. You can't play any game you ever see as well. That's the last plank, right? Wait a second. This is the last plank. Oh. Well, in that case. Whoop. What time is it? 33! Oh, we're coming to an end. Okay, perfect timing for the end of the roof. But let's not forget, even if the games are older, I still have a perfectly fine library with accessible games. A big library. I mean, how many years do I do this now? Gaming, not recording. Well, recording kind of as well. Publishing is new. Hitting upload is the new thing here. Gaming itself, I'm doing for a good while now. Okay, this should be good. I don't have the sticks anymore. I mean, I could grab 3 quickly so we have the roof completely finished. Let me do that, okay? We're going a little bit into overtime, just a few minutes. Won't go over 50, I promise. All we need is 3 sticks. And I mean, we have a few trees still standing, so I don't even care about the length. Just give me any. That's a 1, that's a 2. And I have to get rid of the chips here. Just throw them in here. Okay, and that's the 3rd one. Whoops. Wonderful, okay. And you? Oops. Every time I'm off camera, I can't manage to jump up this thing. Oh, I don't have to use the ramp. Whoopsie. Yeah, sooner or later we will have a ladder, so I don't have to cheat anymore. Just not today. This looks fine. That looks fine. And with that, in a rather wonky way, let me check it from this side. Could be better. Could be worse. Just let's not look at it from that side. It works though. The first part of the roof is done. The overhang. I may have made a mistake. Oh. Wait a second. Is the last plank... oh yeah, it is a dark one. Hard to tell with the sticks from there, I know. But it is a dark one. You have to believe me. Trust me, bro. What I realized though is, well, I did kind of a mistake there in cutting because I didn't realize it's sticking out so much. I want to change it out, but I really don't want to take it out and replace it. Like, I really don't. Can I just... I will just demolish it. Let's reach around on the other underside. Okay. Now we're getting a right piece. And I think I can do it from this side. That's very nerve-wracking to get the right angle without it accidentally cutting on anything. Looks right. It does certainly look right. Yet again, you can't climb. I wish. I want this boneworks. Get the knees on top. I can't. Well. No. What do you say? Looks like a house already, doesn't it? Maybe we just leave it like that. It will make things so much easier. Let's get you closer. Oh no, wait, this way around. Right. You know, if this won't be the first story, if this wouldn't be upstairs, it kind of looks like, already looks like a lumber mill. You know what I mean? My reference game would be Skyrim in this case, kind of like those lumber mills where you have the big pile on the one side where the staircase will be, and in the middle you have this chute where you run in the lumber with a saw in the middle. It kind of, if you leave the roof like it is, it kind of looks like that from this perspective, from your perspective right now. Well, even from mine. It's pretty cool, actually. Maybe I don't know if I want the... I want at least one balcony, one patio, one... You know, something that sticks out. I just don't know if I want it to the front, to the harbor side. I don't think I want it to the back, because there we have the hill. But maybe to the side, in the direction of our old base and the garden. Most likely to the front, but I don't know. Well, we'll see later. For now, I still got a few things to prepare for tomorrow. I've got to upload the episode for today. And I will see you next time around. Bye bye.